The southern Brazilian city of Porto Alegre is one of the most modern and prosperous cities in all of South America. Abundant industry, international trade, and the largest middle class in all of Brazil all point to a thriving metropolis. But this megacity has a dark side. Porto Alegre is a major hub for spiritist worship and has more witchcraft centers than any other place in Brazil. These voodoo-like African religions have spread far beyond their original roots in communities of poor African slaves brought by the Portuguese so many years ago. Witchcraft is common among all social classes and ethnic groups. Many people are Catholic or atheist by day, but spiritist by night as they seek spiritual power to solve their problems. So-called mothers and fathers of the saints act as witch doctors who channel demonic forces. People seek out these witch doctors to provide them with practical solutions to everything from relationship problems to sick children to unemployment. The witch doctors invite themselves to be possessed, and then the demonic powers prescribe certain spells, offerings, and sacrifices, which either the witch doctor or the person requesting help will perform, often at street intersections or near graveyards or other places with spiritual significance. It is common to see small doghouse-looking structures in front of homes, which hold idols and spells to ward off evil spirits. Official estimates say that there are at least 8,000 witchcraft centers in the capital city of Porto Alegre alone. Every night, 2,200 birds and 93 goats are offered in bloody sacrifices on the streets of the city, in addition to 2 burnt offerings to the gods offered per minute throughout the day. City street workers get official training in the proper way to deal with these public offerings and sacrifices. And there are 2 official city holidays in honor of the spiritist gods, one of which lasts for an entire week. One of the high holy places of spiritist worship is City Hall, and another is the public market, which serves as the public transportation hub for the entire city. Many of the cities and towns in the metropolitan area have statues and special days and ceremonies dedicated to the African gods of the sea and of war. The largest religious procession in the state takes place when the statue of the Virgin Mary goes on a trip through the streets of Porto Alegre, and then by boat on the river to go meet the statue of the African goddess of the sea, and then sacrifices are offered to them both. The climate of satanic worship, spells, and sacrifices pervades and binds the minds and the hearts of the people. The state has the highest suicide rate in the country, and it is common to speak to people who speak of seeing shadows which torment them in their homes. Christian workers often labor under tremendous pressure and spiritual opposition. In the midst of all this, the members of the IMB's Team Gaúcho are working to bring light to the darkness. Team members have held Bible studies with witch doctors and family members of practitioners of witchcraft, and a number have been saved. Others continue to study about the freedom that can only be found in Jesus Christ. Team members are also working with Brazilian church planners to help them establish strong, vibrant churches that will serve as bright cities set on a hill that proclaim the liberating truth of the gospel to all around.